Hey everyone, it's Natch here doing another review for games and how getting 100% by completing the trophy list can help your mental fitness. Please keep in mind everything here is just my opinion based on my own life experience. There are some professional studies that would suggest I'm on the right track, but for now, I'm here to just spread the word and help people look at gaming as more than just entertainment. So with that, let's jump right in. Today I'm going over Black Desert Online, developed by Pearl Abyss, released on console in 2018. An internet connection will be required to play, and you can play alone or with others. Heading into Black Desert, I had no idea what to expect. To be honest, I didn't really care for any of the trailers that I watched. Having now played and completed it, I must admit I'm just not a fan, but there is value for mental fitness, and for that, I'm excited to share. Okay, so before we get into the fun stuff, some of you might be asking, is this appropriate for kids to play? In short, maybe, but let's take an organic look anyways. The ESRB rating for Black Desert is teen for mild language, suggestive themes, use of alcohol and violence. Without getting into much detail, I generally agree with ESRB in that this game is fine for those 13 and older. It's rare for me and ESRB to agree on the same rating, so when it does happen, you can rest assured it's likely accurate for those who want to know. Alright, so now you might be wondering just how long will this take to get 100%? Well, to be honest, a lot of that will depend on the skill set of the player. For me, I expected Black Desert would take me between 43 and 54 hours to get 100%. Technically, I was way under, and at the same time, way over. What I mean by that is I probably only actively played Black Desert for about 12 hours. Everything else was done without me playing, but rather just monitoring every 5 to 12 hours, idle playing, AFK, autopilot, etc. So in my opinion, it would take anyone at least 96 hours total to get 100%. Keep in mind there are no cheats that I'm aware of that can help. There is no game difficulty that plays a factor either. Also, playing with others may help, but is not necessary. However, do keep in mind that a big factor is if you do the pay for play, meaning you can buy items that would greatly reduce your completion time. The other factor to determine how long this will take to get 100% is looking at the trophy list difficulty itself. Even with guides and walkthroughs, which I always suggest using if you can, I'd say Black Desert's trophy list is very easy. And if you would like to see the guides I use, they will be in the video description below. Again, keep in mind that playing multiplayer can help, but it is not really necessary. At least not anymore. Okay, so now the fun stuff. As you know, the whole point of my channel is to help educate and promote gaming for mental fitness. I truly believe you can improve so many mental abilities by earning 100% in a game rather than only playing the game just for fun. For Black Desert, I'd say its trophy list mostly improves mental endurance. And look, to me, good mental endurance is one of the most important mental abilities and is so crucial to your success, whether that be in school or work and even your own personal life. It's the ability to control how long your mind can go, essentially. Think of it as your ability to run a marathon. And you know it's never easy to push through when you feel you're exhausted, when your mind just can't take anymore and just starts shutting down. So being able to improve your brain's stamina by playing this game is a great way to do mental fitness. The trophies that best highlight these are Derby Horse Trainer and Fishing Guru, which require you to achieve life skill level 31 and 51 respectively in those categories. It doesn't seem like much, but trust me, it is. The reason I picked these two out in particular, though, is because there is a difference when you are actively playing the game and passively playing it. Meaning, if you are actively playing the game, you will likely achieve these a bit faster compared to just letting the game play on autopilot. That said, I opted to do the latter most of the time and allow myself to do a lot of other different things that I wanted to do in my real life. And this is the critical teachable moment and why I find Black Desert very valuable beyond mental fitness. You can dedicate your time to completing this game by actively playing it, or you can let the game idle on autopilot while you do other things that you want to do. This is a very great way to learn about time management and earn your way to goals, and specifically maybe financial goals like passive income. As easy as that all would sound on paper, it doesn't always translate to everyone, and it's something that cannot always be easily understood, even though you would think it would, especially for younger audiences. So being able to learn such a valuable trait and hopefully be inspired and kind of find a way through and earning those other goals and using the time management, and doing that just by playing a game is fantastic in my opinion. And before we call it a wrap here, let's talk a bit about improvements. When I think about trophies that would have reflected Black Desert and have been helpful for mental fitness, I would say just about everything. I would have liked to see trophies tied to the game mechanics, so players were encouraged more to understand them, mainly those in combat. I also think adding trophies related to all the different life skills would have been a really good opportunity. Collectible trophies would have been great too. I mean, the list goes on, and so it just doesn't really make sense, and it saddens me that the developer put so much effort into a game that is meant to be played for a very long time, and the trophy list just doesn't really encourage that or reflect that. So I would suggest to Pearl to have a game update or a DLC where these kind of trophies are included, or just keep it in mind for future games that they release. Okay, that's a wrap. Again, I didn't really care for this game, but I would highly recommend it if you are looking to build mental fitness, specifically mental endurance, because it gives you the option to do so actively or passively. And if you have questions about this game or mental fitness, or just want to share your experience with Black Desert, feel free to leave a comment or message me. I will do everything to answer your questions in reasonable time. And alright, everyone, that's another review in the bag. If you want to watch me play live and even join in on my multiplayer games, then follow me on Twitch. If you'd like to hear more about mental fitness, game previews, and initial impressions, then go on over and follow my Instagram. If you would like to help choose what games I should play next, or guess how long they will take, I do those polls on Twitter/X. That's where all that fun stuff will be. And finally, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye!